It is common knowledge that a paternity crisis occurs when a mother either mistakenly misidentifies a man as the biological father of her child.
What? This is funny. How will you say it's a mistake? Like, you mean, did you just say if a mother mistakenly? No, stop it.
1 in every 4 biological fathers are not biological parents. This provokes deepening trust issues within families across the country. I thought they said we are our father's children because our mothers said so.
Oh, things are really changing. There's a lot of permissiveness
in society.
In our society now.
Okay.
In those days, people took the sanctity of marriage seriously.
Oh yeah.
These days, many men, many women don't take the sanctity of marriage seriously. And if you see from this report, firstborns are actually the most affected. It means that people who are still sleeping with their old lovers. And it works both sides. The man too willing to do some form of dalliance with an old flame. This is what we are seeing. And some people get into marriage because of pressure from the family. They eventually marry people that they are not really compatible with. Once this happens, and they can find love elsewhere.
The lecturer kept talking about the good things about marriage. When you got to all marriages are made in heaven, you know what Clint Eastwood said? Sir, so also were thunder and lightning. You know, so we are having that situation here, thunder and lightning.
Well, I think I agree with what Babajide has just said. It raises fundamental issues about the moral decline in our society, which there are so many broken homes. Some are traced to moral decline and also economic factors. There are people that are desperate to do anything just to survive. You know, they can even be pregnant and then sell the pregnancy. People are even selling their own children.
So yes, when you have that kind selling of babies and buying babies.
Those are selling their eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
Yes.
And so there's
diminishing returns in terms of mutual relationship between partners. The ribonucleic acid, the DNA, are usually also not 100% foolproof. Yes, it's not 100%.
Joining us via Zoom now for more discussion on this is the relationship, marriage and family therapist.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, esteemed viewers.
Yeah. So what can you tell us regarding this subject matter?
Okay, so I believe that the rising trend of paternity fraud clearly shows that something is deeply wrong in the foundation of many marriages today. And it starts with the breakdown of trust, honesty, and proper communication. People are entering union without full emotional, spiritual, or even medical transparency, right? Some couples do not have deep conversation before getting married. They are either rushing because of age, family pressure, financial reasons. And as a result, secrets are carried into the marriage, and these secrets eventually come to light in very painful ways. And what I believe is that paternity fraud is not just about the child. It's a loud symptom of a bigger issue. It's about deception, right? Deception happens when trust is not cultivated. People think that, oh, there is trust when you're just having conversation with a person. But then for trust to exist, there has to be that safe space for vulnerability. You also have to be honest. Some women conceal paternity out of fear. Like I said before, fear of losing the relationship.
A lot of the women actually know that their husbands cannot get them pregnant. Maybe they have low sperm count or other conditions that ensure they cannot make their wives pregnant. Are you saying the women, conscious of this fact, would then go and get someone else
to do the job,
to put them in the family way outside wedlock? Is that really what's going on?
Well, I do believe that as much as women are mostly found in these cases, men also have a role to play, right? We've seen so many men get married and hide the truth from their their partner. Because I mean, if if we're going to base it on religion, there are many people that would say, oh, there's no sex before marriage, and most men actually take advantage of that situation by saying, because there is no sex before marriage, they can as well hide these things, right? I think I've seen stories of whereby people are married for years, and the husband keeps saying, let's not go to the hospital, or they keep going to pastors, to pray for them, whereas the husband knows the truth that, oh, I can't actually conceive. And I think most of the times when this truth is actually revealed, the women have no other option, as a way of coping in that marriage. They have no other option but to go outside and to cheat and actually get pregnant. Okay, so from my counseling experience, this has caused deep emotional damage, not just for the couple, but especially for the child that has been caught in the middle, right? For the husband, discovering that the child he thought was his own isn't biologically is often leads to intense betrayal, confusion, and heartbreak, right? Many men feel like their entire identity as a father was a lie. And because of this, some people may go silent, some people may walk away, some may even commit suicide, right? Some may even become emotionally or even physically abusive out of hurt, right? And it can be very traumatic for them. And as well for the wife, if she kept the truth hidden for years, guilt, shame and fear begin to consume her, especially when the truth is finally out. And even if she made the decision out of fear or desperation, I believe that the long-term consequences is very heavy, and in most cases, it destroys the trust in the marriage. Also, there's a thing about a repetitive pattern, because their parents fail to tell them this thing, and to take precautionary measures as to how it's not going to continue for generations to generations. It can actually occur again for that child, right? Because they find out that, oh, this is not my father. You ask them questions like, how many fathers do you have? And they really cannot even tell you who is their father or how many fathers they have. And because of this, they believe that, okay, this is what my parents have taught me to do. This is what my parents have taught me to
We have
believe.
another question just before you go.
Yeah.
Okay, with the report we have now, what do you think should be the practical steps that couples, faith leaders, policymakers, individuals can take to reduce the paternity fraud and rebuild trust in marriages?
Okay, so I believe that when couples have reached this stage, the first thing they need to do is seek professional help. Most people feel terrible when they get to this stage, right? And they feel like there's a need to conceal these things. There's a need to not tell people, oh, if I go to a premarital counseling or if I go to a counselor, how am I going to be seen in front of them? Whereas these people have been trained, for this particular case.
Yeah.
So I believe that professional help first, and then deep conversation on the matter would help.
They say one way of keeping your marriage intact is to befriend your wife. Make your wife your friend. Thank you.